Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Deadpool and Wolverine sliced and diced together. While we won't talk about anything from their MCU team-up film, beware of spoilers for other Marvel stories.
Deadpool! I know you're around here!
Hey! Oh, it's you.
Number 10. Warding Off a Werewolf. Wolverine Annual 99. While at a book signing, Logan realized that author Duncan Vess is a werewolf. Shortly after Wolverine started to follow the writer, he ran into Deadpool. The two initially clashed due to an old grudge and the tiny fact that the Merc was hired to assassinate Vess. However, the two agreed to a brief truce once another werewolf showed up to kill the writer. Although Deadpool and Wolverine disagreed about every decision, they made a surprisingly effective team. They're able to hold the evil lycanthrope off long enough to get Vess out of danger. Despite the bumps in the road, this team-up marked the beginning of Wade and Logan's love-hate friendship. This duo may never have worked together if it wasn't for a random werewolf. Number 9. Joining a supernatural team. Marvel's Midnight Suns.
You the new guy? Huh? Sorry, the new fully customizable, heroically upgradable monster masher? Wisecracking anti-hero.
There's a universe where Deadpool ran into a member of the Midnight Suns team while trying to steal an artifact. After those two successfully fight a villain together, Wade was invited to go back to the supernatural base, while everyone else on the team loudly protests.
Come back with us to the Abbey.
No.
The magical wards will protect you.
No. Hell no.
You can hide there. Help us track down Sin.
No.
Fight off the vampire infestation.
If you insist.
Once Deadpool accepted the invitation, he joined yet another group that features Wolverine. Although it's up to the player to put the two together, this team-up counted because they're playing for the same side. It feels great to control both of the iconic characters as they fight through enemy forces. We hope that they get to team up again when the long-awaited Wolverine game drops in 2025.
Why couldn't I get a metal skeleton? So many less measurements.
Number 8. Assisting with an assassination. Deadpool 2.
Look, eventually, you're gonna hang up the claws, and it's gonna make a lot of people very sad.
Huh?
Although Ryan Reynolds nailed Wade's personality in the 2009 film, the script let him down by straying far away from his traditional look and story. The filmmakers also committed the cardinal sin of sewing up his mouth. Nearly a decade after this character assassination, Ryan Reynolds got a chance to tie up this horrible loose end. Shortly after borrowing a time-sliding device, Deadpool went back to the past to kill Wade.
Hey, it's me. Don't scratch. Just cleaning up the timelines.
This quick assist prevented Wolverine from engaging in an extended and annoying final battle. Although Logan may not have understood what was going on, it's safe to say that his not-so-silent partner saved him lots of trouble.
But one day, your old pal Wade's gonna ask you to get back in the saddle again. And when he does, say yes.
Oh, right.
Number 7. Resisting the Sentinels. Weapon X. Days of Future Now. In many versions of the famous Days of Future Past storyline, mutants are constantly persecuted and left fighting for their lives against villains and Sentinels.
There's 12 carriers inbound, 10 miles.
They found us.
The Days of Future Now miniseries showed us a horrifying glimpse of what this world would look like. During the dark story, we got a glimmer of hope when Wolverine brought Deadpool onto a new team. We loved the idea of Wade shooting Sentinels as Logan tore the robots apart himself.
This one's for you, Marv!
The comic even gave us a glimpse of Deadpool in an iconic yellow uniform. Unfortunately, their partnership was cut short when an old ally somehow managed to kill Wade. His tragic waste of potential made us appreciate the fact that the X-Men stopped this dark future from happening.
Then we can stop the Sentinels from ever being born.
And end this war before it ever begins.
Number 6. Forming a Sinister Alliance. The 2016 Deadpool video game.
Deadpool, it's Logan. Got your message. And for the last time, no. You cannot take our Blackbird out for a joyride. Stop calling about it.
The X-Men typically prefer to keep Wade Wilson far away from their official missions. However, Wolverine and his crew were still okay with recruiting Wade to fight Mr. Sinister. Just minutes after their partnership started, Deadpool crashed the X-Jet and knocked all his allies out. This hilarious twist gave us an unforgettable scene where Wade tried and failed to wake Wolverine up with a series of slaps.
That's for being in more comics than me. That's for making me love you. That's for making me hate you.
Fortunately for Deadpool, Logan was in a forgiving mood and still continued to work with the Merc. Since this all happened in Wade's video game, he did most of the heavy lifting during the partnership. But it was still a treat to see the two of them try to make the best of a bad team-up.
Whatever, we gotta move. We need everybody on this one if we're gonna stop Sinister. That means you too.
Yeah, duh. It's my game.
Number 5. Roughing up a robotic assassin. Wolverine Deadpool, the decoy. Logan was struggling to fight a powerful evil robot that came to Earth just to assassinate Jean Grey. To make matters more complicated, its target just so happened to be dead at the time.
I'm so sorry. I know. I'll never hurt you or anyone ever again.
Wolverine decided the best way to stop the new foe was to bring in a distracting mutant that could withstand a lot of punishment. Enter Deadpool.
Back team?
Yeah. Back team should do it.
After a quick debrief, Wade eagerly jumped into battle alongside Wolverine. Deadpool's improvisational style clashed wonderfully against Logan's military-like precision. And when serious plans failed, Wade dressed up like Jean to provide a big enough distraction for Wolverine to do what he does best. Although this battle didn't help Deadpool join the X-Men, it did help Logan get over his feelings for Jean.
That's what you wanted. Not anymore.
Number 4. Collaborating with Captain America. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
This is your chance to be a hero among heroes. I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei.
Upon realizing that villains were targeting superpowered people that had been experimented on, Wade asked Steve Rogers and Wolverine to fight these enemies. The situation got more personal when Wade learned his former love interest and his child might both be in danger.
You're right, beautiful. Red really is my color.
Wait. With the stakes higher than ever, the trio fought twisted soldiers to save innocent lives. While this team-up is full of funny moments, it notably has a heavy tone. Throughout the story, Wade contemplates if he does more harm to those around him than good. He's left so distraught that even Logan steps in to provide comforting words. Despite not having a happy ending, this team-up is a must-read thanks to its strong action scenes and gripping story.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For everything.
Number 3. Fighting waves of robots. Wolverine Volume 7, Issues 20 to 23. When a big group of heroic mutants moved to the island of Krakoa, Deadpool never got a formal invitation.
They can't just dust off one of the famous X-Men. How about that Potts with the giant pigeon wings? What do those do anyway, huh? Carry him 3 feet off the ground to snatch up the nearest muffin crumb?
He got a chance to plead his case while he and Wolverine were fighting robot copies of the X-Men. Since Logan really wasn't in the mood to entertain Deadpool's shenanigans, he worked out his anger by really putting the Merc's healing factor to the test. Outside of great action and black comedy body horror, this alliance stood out because Wade was actually vulnerable.
We were gonna start a family. We were gonna be a family.
Deadpool spoke from his heart to earn his place among his fellow mutants. And since Wolverine seemed like he didn't care, the moment he accepted Wade was surprising and heartwarming. Who would have thought Logan would give Deadpool another chance to be a hero?
You have a good heart. It belongs here where it can grow.
Number 2. Saving a young mutant. Deadpool versus Old Man Logan. An older Logan found himself forced into battle once again when he saw a young mutant girl was being hunted.
Why don't you tell me where the girl is first, or I could ask Cue Ball. He seems quite friendly.
I told you, she's not here.
While trying to save her, Deadpool arrived and tried to lend a hand. Logan and Wade actually worked well as a team at first. However, everything changed once Wolverine learned a horrifying secret about the girl's past.
You said you would take the child there.
What is she?
When Logan tried to contain the young mutant, Deadpool lashed out and tried to stop the hero. This particular partnership was full of brilliant twists and turns that we won't entirely spoil here. At the heart of it all was a tense friendship and layered debate about how to treat troubled young mutants whose immense powers endanger everyone.
Give me a chance to save him.
What?
You said once he kills someone, he gets a taste for it. If we can get to him before that happens, promise you'll give me a chance to put him on a different path.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Every time they become X-Force teammates. Various stories.
From now on, we'll be known as XForce.
Isn't that a little derivative?
Wolverine and Deadpool aren't always on this famous mutant team at the same time. But whenever they are, sparks and a few limbs are bound to fly. This mutant alliance often consists of morally gray mutants who are willing to bend quite a few rules to do the right thing. It's fascinating to see how Deadpool and Wolverine handle the same moral dilemmas in their own ways.
This is a toughie. Yeesh. Oh yes, you're already practicing a little salute, huh? Yes, you are. Well, we'll take care of that, won't we? Jesus Christ.
This is so much harder than I thought.
Oh, I'm going to hell. That makes two of us.
Putting them on the same team also gives us plenty of chances to witness their violent and hilarious interactions. While Logan didn't make the roster in Deadpool 2, we still have hopes we'll see him join Wade on the X-Force in live action or in a future animated series. It'd be great to watch this unlikely duo fight evil on this uncanny mutant team.
You're a goddamn superhero, you!
X-Force!
X-Force.
Which Wolverine and Deadpool team-up was the most memorable? Let us know in the comments.
Quit scratching your ass, bub, and get into the fight.
You said ass bub.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.